Assalamu alaikum to the Muslims that are watching, and welcome to the non-Muslims that are watching. My name is Jason. I'm also known as Hussein. Basically, I want to go through this video. There's a dual UK dual artist named Lowski. He's basically talking about how dual music has no effect on council estate life. It's not harming anyone, and he's just using it to get out and so forth. And basically, I wanted to go through it because he said a lot of untrue things in this video. Being as a convert to Islam who no longer listens to music because music is not permissible in Islam, and I'm glad that I no longer listen to music, I no longer smoke weed, and I'm happy without these drugs or in my life, yeah, and I don't need music to be happy. But I just wanted to talk about basically how music caused a lot of problems, and how it's selfish for him to use this to get out and make his life better, and all of the untruths that he was saying about drill music has no harmful effects, or it doesn't cause any problems. So let's go through the video.
Not really.
What do you think drill is then? What is drill to you?
To me, it's more like storytelling. Like when you say it incites violence, like that's dead. That's proper dead. Like violence has been going on before drill. It's gonna happen. If you stop drill today, if it does get banned, God forbid, but if it does get banned, violence is gonna carry on tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that. Majority.
Okay, first of all, this is a false claim. Everything influences us. TV influences us. Music influences us. Social media influences us. London, England, yesterday, yeah, a decade ago and more decades ago, was a less violent place than it is today. Not long ago in London, yeah, certain people, yeah, like when kids came back from school and stuff, their door wasn't locked. It was either open or there was a key, tied on a letterbox, and it was hanging inside, and they just get the key out and open the door, or the door would be open. If you checked from the invention of TV, and the more TV was available, music was available, music videos and stuff were more available, things have got worse. We had people in South London. There were certain gangs, yeah, that were wearing purple bandanas, red bandanas, blue bandanas. They were in gang beefs, yeah, with other people from different areas. Where did they get their bandanas from? If it wasn't for movies and stuff from America, people wouldn't be having these bandanas on. Why would they just wake up in the morning and have these purple bandanas, these red or blue bandanas? Why they had it? Why? Because of Crips and Bloods. Yesterday was not as violent today, and today is not going to be as violent as tomorrow. Things are going to get worse. So to say that music, I can guarantee if you check before the invention of TV, things were much less violent. There was a stronger community. The more we get more secular, and the more we get more TV, more social media, everything's going to increase. Not just violence, yeah? Single parent families, runaway fathers, or single mothers. Where is it? Drug use. So that's just a blatant lie. And he knows it as well.
People doing drill are not even youths like that. Like, it's not even proper road youths. The youths that are causing all this violence are not even rapping, really. So who's it exciting? Like,
this is another lie. Yes, not everyone in music videos, yeah, who's holding a knife or talking about he stabbed this person and that person is doing it. You're going to have in music some people that are rapping about stabbing people and killing people and shooting people, and they're not doing it. And some people are. And we know this because now the police are using people's music videos where there's people are saying I was here and I shot this person here, and they're using they're putting them at the scene of the crime, checking forensics, and they're arresting people. Now they use music videos, yeah, they use music videos in courts. And if someone says they were here and they stabbed this person and that person, they do DNA tests and so forth to check if they were at the scene of the crime, check their bullets, check for their hairs, check for like their DNA and so forth. So this is just, and he knows this is not true. Like, yes, not everyone involved in rap videos, is stabbing and shooting and so forth, but a big chunk of people are. How many people have got nicked because they said in the tune, I shot this person on this day by blah, 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 and they got arrested? They even do this in America where they go through the songs, and that guy, Bobby something murder or whatever his nickname is or something. He just got done, and all of his friends, because they talked about a tune about all these different shooters they done, and they checked this one and this one and this one and this one and this one, and they all got nicked some years ago. But I don't know where he's saying this. He knows this. He knows it's not true. Yes, not everyone in rap videos, is stabbing and shooting people, but a whole bunch of people are.
No, but to me, when I say incite violence, I mean you will say something, what you've done, you'll talk about, you're gonna.
But it's not necessarily true.
So then that's what
Because
I'm saying.
these kids making drill songs, these 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds making drill songs, most of them are not like that. Most of these rappers are not even involved
So
in
that's
stuff.
exactly.
So basically, what you lot are rapping about, you're exaggerating it, or you're making it worse than it is, and you're putting it out there for people to buy. Either way, it's wrong. Whether it is happening to the rate that, even if it's not true that everyone that's talking about the stabbing and shooting, if a lot of people are saying it and they're not doing it, it's wrong. If some of them are saying it and the majority are saying it but they're not doing it, it's still wrong. If you are making it up, to make money to get out of the hood, it's wrong. Whichever way you look at it, it's wrong.
What I'm saying.
They're painting a picture which they're not.
Okay, but then why would you choose to talk about things that are not real, that are so graphic? What is the point of that?
That's like saying why the film directors make whatever films they make.
But
why
the
did
difference-
Shakespeare talk?
That is nonsense. That is nonsense. When you lot shoot the videos on the council estate, you try to make it seem like it's real. You try to make it, when you shoot the videos on the council estate and you talk about you stabbed this person and shot this person and what is it, you robbed this person and you sold coke and all this stuff, you try to make it seem authentic. You try and make the people think that you actually do this stuff. You can't compare that to, what is it, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. What, people really think that Arnold Schwarzenegger's fighting aliens and Sylvester Stallone is really in the army? Yes, it's not good. All this stuff about stabbing people and killing people, and keep on watching it over and over and over and over and over again. Whether it's fiction or whether it's fact, it's not good to keep on watching it. Where man's just stabbing up bare man, and just shooting bare man, because you become desensitized, even if it's fake. But no one portrays Predator, or I don't know, whatever it's called, the Invincibles or whatever they call it, or I don't know, what is it called? The Irreplaceables or whatever that Sylvester Stallone thing is, as these men fighting in the army. No one really thinks it's real. But you lot try and make the music videos, what are basically little mini videos, you try and make it real. You mention people's names, you mention your ops names and so forth. So, come on, man.
About all of that crazy
But
stuff.
the difference is that rappers say that this is their reality. This is the first time I've heard a rapper say to me that this is more for entertainment purpose. So you're saying that
You
it's
see
a lie?
what it is, It's, how can I explain it?
Hold on, so you're saying it's not, he just said it's not reality. He just said it's not reality. Okay, so why do you not choose to rap about stabbing people, shooting people, selling drugs? Why do you choose them subjects? Why don't you choose positive subjects? The reason why you choose stabbings, shootings, robbings, kidnappings and stuff is because it sounds exciting. So people will buy the music. You're not going to talk about, look, on the council estate, most kids go to school. You go to council estate, they got high rise, they got basements, fill up with hundreds of thousands of kids, whether they be black kids, white kids, Asian kids, because you don't just have black people, on council estates, Okay, most of those people in council estates, they go to school and they get their GCSEs or whatever it's called now. They work. What is it? They go college. They they work retail jobs, whether it be, you know, Foot Locker, JD, Sainsbury's, Tesco's. Go to any black area, whether it be Brookston, whether it be Clapham, whether it be, you know, Tottenham, any of these areas, Peckham, wherever. Wandsworth. Go to any of these areas. You see bare like youths from like council estates and stuff working in these shops. Compared to drug dealers, compared to the amount of stabbings, compared to the amount of people in a gang. Out of all them high rises, yeah, all these high rises filled up with youths, yeah, like I said, whether they be black, white, or Asian, yeah, council estate life, yeah, the vast majority of kids, youths, yeah, and young men, yeah, are going to school. They're working, yeah, you know, they're going to college. Compared to the handful that are selling drugs and stuff. So why the reason why you choose to rap about killing, stabbing, and all these different things, yeah, is because you want to make it exciting to people that are not from there, yeah, and so forth, and you're giving where you're really from a bad era, yeah. Not only that, yeah, is that it's fake. So basically, you exaggerate the worst parts of council estate life so you can make money to get out of there. And in turn, you're giving black people, poor white people, poor Asian people a bad image. But it's for you to get out. That's selfish.
Basically, I'll put Lowski as a character more than. Why did Shakespeare talk about all of that crazy stuff?
But the difference is that rappers say that this is their reality. This is the first time I've heard a rapper say to me that this is more for entertainment purpose. So you're saying that it's a lie?
You see what it is, yeah? It's, how can I explain it? Basically, I'll put Lowski as a character more than who I actually am. Do you know what I mean? Like, Lowski's a character. My real life, I cannot bring my real life into my music. My fans don't care about my real life. So whatever
Okay, why can't you rap about your real life? Oh, if you rap about your real life, yeah, then if you tell people the reality of your real life, it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. Yeah, and then you can't make money. Like, if you just say, what is it? I don't know, whatever you did. I don't know what you did to get out of there. Obviously, you're getting out because of music now and stuff like that. You're making money through music. But you must be, like, why can't you just rap about what you normally do? Why can't you be honest? So you're getting out of the hood by lying and exaggerating bad things. Why can't you just be honest about your real life? He's saying his fans don't know him. I can't just rap about my life. I can't just rap. Why not? Why can't you be honest? Why? Because it's not interesting enough. Okay, so you can create a character. You can create this character that's shooting bare people, selling bare drugs, sleeping with bare girls. Yeah. You know, having bare beefs. Yeah, and people will believe that because they know you look like a black boy from a council estate, so they get to imagine the worst and they'll buy it and pay for it. Either way, it's wrong. You're lying to get out of your bad situation and you're giving a bad image to your fans or your customers of what council estate life is like. And these same people, you know, black boys, when they go to get jobs of some of these people that are buying your music or stuff, what they want to do, they want to start a trade and they want to be a painter or a decorator or something, and they go to do their house, they're not going to want to do it because of the stereotypes they've seen. All they've seen on TV is black boys that are stabbers, robbers, drug sellers, kidnappers, and so forth. There's a bigger picture to the picture that you're putting out there, man.
But your fans think this is your real life, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm selling to them.
Rappers say that this is their reality. This is the first time I've heard a rapper say to me that this is more for entertainment purpose. So you're saying that it's a lie?
You see what it is, yeah? It's, how can I explain it? Basically, I'll put Lowski as a character more than who I actually am. Do you know what I mean? Like, Lowski's a character. My real life, I cannot bring my real life into my music. My fans don't care about my real life. So whatever
Your fans don't know who you are. What do you mean they don't know about your real life? Yeah, they don't know who you are except what you tell them. But you don't want to be honest because it's not going to be that interesting. You think it's not going to be that interesting, so you have to lie about it. What do you mean my fans don't care about my real life? They don't know who you are. They only know what you tell them.
But your fans think this is your real life, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm selling to them. I'm paid to
So
sell
how
it to them.
often do you say to them, this is not my real life, I actually have a comfortable life?
They don't know me. They're not here for that. They're here for Lowski. That's what Lowski sells. Lowski's not character, my real life. I cannot bring my real life into my music. My fans don't care about my real life. So whatever
But your fans think this is your real life, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm selling to them. I'm paid to
So
sell
how
it to them.
often do you say to them?
You hear that? SubhanAllah, man. You hear what that? So basically, your relationship, you're a creator. You make material, and you're supposed to. And your relationship with your fans is that you have a two-way relationship. They like what you say, yeah. They like the stuff that you're selling to them and what you're telling them about your life and this, that, and the other, yeah. And they pay you for it, yeah. That's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have you're supposed to be that you're creating a product, yeah, and that these people, yeah, who are your fans, who look up to you because of all the stuff you've told them about your life and stuff like that, you're supposed to be in a relationship together where you're both getting a fair deal of this thing. Now, me, I don't believe in music. I don't listen to music, and I don't believe this music should be sold. But he doesn't believe what I believe, whatever. Cool. The thing is this: your fans or the people that support you, you're telling them a lie because they must be assumed that you're a black boy from a poor council estate. And basically, you're making money from them because they're believing that your life is so messed up and this, that, and so forth. And yeah, you're using them basically. You're using the people that support you to make money on their ignorance of thinking that you're a black guy and that you have life. And you're dodging bullets every day. You're avoiding knives, getting stabbed every day. You're getting kidnapped and all this kind of stuff. And you're doing that. You're lying to them and getting money to get out. Yeah. While that music is still getting played and affecting those council estate areas and so forth.
This is not my real life. I actually have a comfortable life.
They don't know me. They're not here for that. They're here for Lowski. That's what Lowski sells. Lowski's not here to tell the fans, oh, don't do this, guys. This is what you should do. No, Lowski raps and jumps around and talks about, yeah, splash, designer clothes, sexy girls. That's what he does. Don't
make out that you just rap about girls and nice clothes and stuff. You rap about killing people, stabbing people, and this, that, and so forth. Yeah, like every other drill artist. Yeah. So don't try and make it seem like you're a cartoon character now and so forth. Yeah.
As it sells.
But you don't feel you have a responsibility not to incite that violence, because I've read a few things on you, and you said you've had a tough upbringing. You've had to do certain things that you didn't want to do, but you had to do it. So if you know that this is a lifestyle that you led that wasn't great for you, you didn't enjoy it, why would you then go on a track and talk about
because when I first come out, that's all I knew at the time. I couldn't just come out and start rapping about, oh, I got a mansion in the grass in Hertfordshire, because that's not, like, no one's going to believe that. Do you know what I mean? I come from a rough area. People are going to believe that story, so it was easy for me to sell.
I can't come out and say that I live in a nice area with a nice big house and so forth, because people don't believe that. Okay, so, people know that I'm a rough, from a rough area and so forth. So basically, you're lying about basically where you're from. People have a perception black boys are from poor council estates and so forth, and you took that for your advantage and made it seem like it's crazy where you're coming from, even though on a daily basis you see double-decker buses full of school kids going to school getting their qualifications. You see people going to college. You see, your parents, obviously, like your mother, like either always going out and working, you know what I'm saying, 2 maybe 3 jobs, yeah, and then coming home and always clean up the house and in service of you and doing nothing but love you and this, that, and the other. But you choose to exaggerate council estate life and give, poor black, white, Asian people a bad image to get out. Selfish.
Which majority rappers are doing out here, because most of them are not like that, like I said.
But I just feel like... But this is what I'm saying. I just don't understand why anyone would want to do that.
Why not? It sells, and I'm in a good position right now.
So you don't care about anyone else apart from...
See, he's in a good position. All that matters, look, there's people that will buy my music, yeah, from upper class people, this, that, the other. They must be never seen this life, yeah. They can see me, I'm a black boy. I can feed them all these nightmares about living on a council estate and how we're animals and savages and stuff like that. I don't really care because it's gonna help me get out, and you know, and what's important is me get out. Screw everyone else. Screw the image of poor black people, white people, Asian people, and what the council estate life. I need to get out. So by any means necessary, I'm gonna get out and screw with the image it gives of council estate, poor people, whatever.
Self.
It's changing my people around me. I'm looking after
Yeah, but then what about the people that for you didn't enjoy it? Why would you then go on a track and talk about
because when I first come out, that's all I knew at the time. I couldn't just come out and start rapping about, oh, I got a mansion in the grass in Hertfordshire, because that's not, like, no one's going to believe that. Do you know what I mean? I come from a rough area. People are going to believe that story, so it was easy for me to sell. Which majority rappers are doing out here, because most of them are not like that, like I said.
But I just feel like, but this is what I'm saying. I just don't understand why anyone would want to do that.
Why not? It sells, and I'm in a good position right now.
So you don't care. So then you don't care about anyone else apart from yourself.
It's changing my people around me. I'm looking after.
Yeah, but then what about the people that you're? Okay, so you. How many?
What I'm doing right now.
How many close people have you got around you?
Close or people that I'm actually going to help?
Yeah, how many people's lives have you changed? Would you say, off the top of your head?
Changing lives are strong word. I can't change a life yet because I haven't fully changed my foot.
Okay, well, how many people around you would you say you doing your drip, drip, stab, stab music, you have helped because of that music?
That's a little good one. What? I reckon cool. There's other rappers within my area who I can say me going so far has definitely made them want to do the same thing. So Blanco, because he was in jail when I come out and went even further. So when he come out, him being so close to me, therefore made him think, yo, I'm going to do the same thing my brother's doing. So that's one person. Mizzo Mac, the exact same thing. He's come out of jail, jumped back on the same thing which me and Blanco's on. So that's two people. And if two is good enough.
But then, so that's two people, maybe the thousands or millions of young
Some people
boys.
don't have the talent though.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the talent.
Why is the talent?
I'm talking about the impact that drill has on the younger generation. That's my only thing. I don't think it's a good thing for youth.
So you don't think it's a good thing? Because what I'm showing you is 100% there is more drill rappers and rappers in general than there is youths just going out and banging, because I don't know what you're thinking. If
so you don't
100% there's more actual rappers than there is the youths actually putting.
It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter if the vast majority of people in the music videos are not stabbing and killing people. There are some people in the videos that are stabbing and killing people. It doesn't matter. And what happens is that this music that is being played on council estates and so forth, it affects the youth. Because when you just listen to kill, kill, stab every day, yeah, music affects your mood. That's why people put certain music on, yeah, when they're going to do certain things. When people go to fight a fight, yeah, in boxing and so forth. Like, I'm a Muslim, I don't believe that you can beat people up for money and hit them in the face for money and so forth. But I'm just using it as an example. When boxers are going to fight, they listen to certain music to get in the mood to fight, to destroy that other person. You know, when people go gym, they listen to certain music to pump the weights, aggressive music to pump out the weight, yeah? You don't pair people in the gym listening to love songs to push out weights and stuff like that. No, they listen to like hardcore rappers and like hardcore tunes and so forth, yeah? Different music affects different moods. That's why people put, when couples are together, they put on like lovey kind of music. Music affects, yeah, the way you feel, and that's why as Muslims we don't believe that there should be something here that how can I say that you become a slave to and it controls you and stuff like that and so forth. Like the only thing we should be obedient to 100% is God. But the point I'm trying to say is this, yeah, is that let me give you an example. For example, there's two black boys here who walking in the same area. One is from the area. One isn't from the other area. Or they're both from the areas, but they live in different parts and they haven't seen each other. because these boys are always walking around, yeah, listening to all this kill, stab, shoot, kidnap stuff, yeah. They walk around with a screw face, yeah. You've seen it. You've seen guys pull up in their car, the rap music's blasting out, the screen up, everything. If that person stops at a light, yeah, and another boy like pulls up to him, he's same kind of age, listening to their own rap music, like blasting out and stuff, and they screen their face up, they both make eye contact. What happens? None of them want to look away. Yeah, because we got this stupid thing on council estate, like for as young, you know, poor black males, young white males, poor white males, young poor Asian males. That boy, if a man looks at me, yeah, and he's around my age, and my face is screwed up, I can't change my face, or I can't look away because he's gonna think I'm a waste man. He's gonna think I'm scared of him. He's gonna think I'm chief. Well, the reason why we do this is because when people drive in the car, they listen to music, you know. From when people wake up in the morning, they're listening to like music, you know, and they're listening to, you know, just tunes, whether it's about, you know, sleeping around, whether it's about, you know, violence, whether it's what it's about, yeah. And when these guys like come out, whether they got headphones or not, they walk aggressively, they walk, you know, with a screw face on. A lot of youths, yeah, who listen to this music. And when they see another boy their age, you know, in the same area as them, if they don't recognize them, what you should do as a normal person is you see someone, you're walking down the street, you don't recognize them, you should look away. Yeah, or say safe. But you ain't going to say safe because that means you're weak or you're a chief or you're a waste man or whatever it is. You're not gonna look away because you're gonna think he's gonna think you're a coward. Yeah. So what happens? You both just keep on screwing each other. And then what happens? Someone says, who are you looking at? Who are you looking at? Then knife gets pulled out or whatever, and fight happens. Someone gets hospitalized. So don't tell me that this music that's being blasted out in council estates and stuff like that, it's not having an effect, yeah, on youths that live there. Everything affects us, yeah. Movies, whether they're fact or fiction, they affect us. You become desensitized, yeah. But council estates, yeah. The reason why these little grind videos are worse than a lot of movies and stuff is because one, you try and portray it as real. Secondly, the people, they look like you. You can relate to them more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The areas, the environment that they're filmed on, yeah. Because videos like music videos are like little movies and stuff. It's places you've seen. The walls are the same. The doors, the entrances, the intercoms. This. All made to seem like real, like man is really stabbing up man is really kidnapping man 24/7, man is really shooting man 24/7, you know, man is really like basically violent 24/7. And you're exaggerating, like you said, you can't just tell them about your real life because your real life will not sell. Anyway, let's go on, man.
In whatever is going on out there.
That's
of course it is. I know what you're thinking. There's a whole. I know what you think. The drill videos, all them 30 people in there have all stabbed someone. No, that's not what happened.
Okay, so basically you're all liars then.
I'm telling you, it is. It's a facade.
No, we don't believe 30 men in the videos have all stabbed someone. We believe at least 5 to 10 people in the videos are actively like in a gang, you know, fighting, going back and forth with people from, you know, different streets from them that live nearby. We don't believe all 30 man, but we believe there's a bunch of them that are active and so forth, because that's the reality. And he just said it's all fake. Yeah, you're exaggerating.
Maybe the thousands or millions of young boys.
Some people don't have the talent though.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the talent.
Why is the talent?
I'm talking about the impact that drill has on the younger generation. That's my only thing. I don't think it's a good thing for youth.
So you don't think it's a good thing? Because what I'm showing you is 100% there is more drill rappers and rappers in general than there is youths just going out and banging. Because I don't know what you're thinking. If
so you don't.
100% there's more actual rappers than there is the youths actually putting in whatever is going on out there.
That's impossible.
Of course it is. I know what you're thinking. There's a whole. I know what you think. The drill videos, all them 30 people in there have all stabbed someone. No, that's not what happened.
Okay, so basically you're all liars then.
I'm telling you, it is. It's a facade. Okay, so when you see the music videos and there's 30 youths jumping around dancing,
maybe you should
it's a performance. Do you really think youths bang out on op blocks or whatever they're doing and dance?
According to your lyrics, that's what they do.
Is that what you think happened?
No, but that's according to your lyrics.
It's a facade.
Okay,
No,
they don't dance. What are you talking about? No one's believing that they do the dances and this, that, and the other and so forth. But but people do believe that when he says that I'm wetting this man, I'm splashing this man, you know, and I'm shooting this man and so forth, that there's some of them individuals are doing that. And you know that as well. I don't know why this guy's lying. He's lying to himself, because he's not lying to me. He's not lying to the person that he's interviewing them. Like, his father was in PDC. I don't know, like he's talking like he's not, like he doesn't know what's really happening. I don't know, maybe he's just trying to win the interview, but it's not gonna work. Like, people who know you and people who listen to your music who are from council estates, I know you're just chatting rubbish. You're not.
The song
The same way.
The song isn't entertainment. The actions that you're rapping, are they just fiction
Of
or they real?
course it is. I'm dancing, talking about
Okay,
splash.
so
Do you
then-
think I really do that?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
You don't just talk about funny subjects. You're making it seem like you're Mickey Mouse or someone. You don't just talk about like dancing. Talk about selling drugs, stabbing people, shooting people. I don't watch your videos, but I know enough about you to know that that's what you talk about. Just like every other drill rapper, don't make it out like all your tunes are just about girls and just about, you know, designer clothes. That's not, you're a drill artist. That's not what you mainly talk about. That's not the only thing.
Entertainment. I got girls going like that.
Okay, so then, so you're saying everything you say in your song is entertainment, but you going to jail, that was real life.
And that was a position I didn't want to be in, but I can't speak
Because
about that.
I don't need to listen to the music to know what you chat about.
You can't say
Drill is a certain genre.
that was the life that you was living.
Exactly. So wait a minute. You said that the majority of people that rap and stuff, they don't really do anything. They're just actors or characters. Yeah. You go jail. Yeah, you most probably stab people. You most probably been stabbed. You most probably sold drugs. Yeah, or you've most probably bought drugs. Yeah, and you make music. So you're a person who makes music, and you harm people. Yeah, you harm people. You sell drugs. Yeah, you've been jail. So you're one of the people in the video that actually do what you're talking about. And there's other people in your video, your friends that you move with and so forth, that do what they rap about. So not everyone does it, but there's a big chunk of people that do. Yeah, please just stop lying, man.
There was a position I didn't want to be in, and I can't speak about it.
The song
The same way.
The song isn't entertainment. The actions that you're rapping, are they just fiction
Of
or they real?
course it is. I'm dancing, talking about
Okay,
splash.
so
Do you
then-
think I really do that?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
You can't say come
It's
on, man.
entertainment. I got girls going like that.
Okay, so then saying everything you say in your song is entertainment, but you going to jail, that was real life.
And that was a position I didn't want to be in, but I can't speak
Because
about that.
that was the life that you was living.
It wasn't. There was a position I didn't want to be in, and I can't speak about it.
But you still then use the fact that you've been to jail, you've been to jail more than once, that you use this in your lyrics and use it as a thing that is like, yeah, I've done this, I've done that, whoop-de-doo, bloody-bloody-bloody-blah. I'm not saying that everyone doesn't go through hard times and whatever.
You said Lowski was a character. It's not about your real life. I'm sure in your tunes you talked about jail. You've been jail. I'm sure you've talked about taking drugs. You've taken drugs. I'm sure you talk about selling drugs. You've sold drugs. I'm sure you've talked about people getting kidnapped and shot and stabbed and so forth. And you've either done that, been involved with that, or it's happened to your friends. So it's not a character. It's your real life. Yeah. But you just exaggerate it to make it sell.
But do you not think that at some point there should be a moment of reflection, that you should be saying, like, you know, this is the life that I lived at one point, I didn't want to live it, and now, you know, I'm trying to better myself.
Cool. Let me just show you this now, yeah?
Okay.
If you ever come to any of, like, my shows, whatever, any of my headlines, all you're going to see in that crowd, majority are just going to be bare white kids from wherever, all over the place. If you look at the crime rate in wherever, Yorkshire or Bristol, wherever, sadness is really going on. So they're not really my support. If you're saying I'm inciting violence, I'm not inciting it to my hood or any other hood, because they're not really the ones listening like that.
But
this is the biggest nonsense I ever heard. Okay, so because those kids, look, those rich white kids, most probably, yeah, from these nice areas and so forth, that are coming to your concert, just because they pay to come to your concert, it doesn't mean that the other black youths, yeah, and he knows this. You're telling me there's no black youths or no council estates that don't know your songs inside out, don't know the chorus, don't know the verses, that haven't memorized the song? Rubbish. Rubbish. Those kids are not going to your concerts because maybe they ain't got the money to pay to go to your concerts, but they definitely download it for free. You're trying to tell me that, so Lowski, are you trying to say it's only white kids, those white kids from outside that don't live in council estates, yeah, that know your lyrics and know your songs because they pay to come to your concerts. Those kids maybe can't afford to go to your concerts, or they just download it for free. But you're saying the people that listen to your music, you're talking about rap, council estate life, yeah? You're using all this slang, all this lingo, and you're telling me these posh white kids from these nice areas and so forth, they're the only ones listening to your music. There's no one on the council estate that you lived on before you got your nice house, the surrounding areas and this, that, they didn't know your music. Please, man. You can't lie. Or like, I don't know who you think you're convincing. Who do you think you're convincing? Do you think your lies are actually working? The people that come to your concerts are posh white boys, yeah? So they're the only ones that don't listen to your music because they're the only ones at the concert. So you think all these places like Grand Daily, Link Up TV, Mixtape Madness, SBTV, the only people going on them sites are rich white boys who don't even understand all of the language and stuff like that, and all the lingo and all the. This is just a lie. This is one big lie.
The white kids that's listening.
Yeah, but you can't say you're not inciting it into other hoods.
I'm not, because the people in the hoods are not listening like that.
You're in your songs talking about you're spraying up your ops. And then so if your ops are listening to that song, is that not inciting violence? Is that not waiting for a reaction to happen?
They respond in music. So it's rap battles going on. Because
and it's not always...
You're lying. You're lying. You're saying that if you rap about people from this block or people from Peckham or Brixton or whatever, because now you've got gangs from Brixton, within Brixton, different states within Brixton and stuff. It's not just like Peckham versus Brixton or Tottenham versus Hackney. It's like you got gangs within gangs. So you're telling me you make a diss tune, yeah, talking about you're gonna wet this person and this person, yeah, from this gang that's 2 streets down, and you're telling me if you bop past him, he's just gonna say, oh, it's only rap. And they're not going to chase you down. Okay, you make a tune about someone, a gang 2 streets away. You're walking down, there's 10 of them, and they see you. Yeah, we got rules of engagement. It was in a song, yeah, and you was doing music. So, because you told me because you called me a waste man or you called me an idiot or whatever, this, that, and the other, because it was on music, we're not going to rush you. We're not going to juke you up and stab you. Come on, man.
Is because it's hard to go into.
But you've had people close to you that have died. Mm-hmm. Okay, that wasn't a rap song. That was real life. People have lost their lives. So it's not just only music. And
how they died was nothing to do with music. Nothing at all.
It was to do with the life that they was living.
It was nothing to do with music. About councils. It was about that you lot are in one area and you are enemies to this person and they caught him. Yeah. And sometimes you talk about people from the other side or different gangs in your music. So, yeah, it wasn't... Maybe he never said something about a particular person in a tune and that got him killed. But that life that you are living got him killed. And that ops life got him killed. And you talk about ops in your tune. Stop trying to be smart, man.
But then they might come on a song and talk about what they've done. I've listened to these songs, I've heard it.
Yeah, you can, but I'm telling you, people are talking about things they're not doing. They're putting themselves in stuff they hear, maybe see. Like, a majority of people that actually see what's going on is rare, because not a lot of people are living like that, I'm telling you.
Okay, so why are you selling this? Why are you selling this image of black people and poor whites and poor Asians to rich people? You'll say there's thousands and thousands of white boys and this, that, and the other, and so forth. Yeah, coming to your concert and listening to you live or at your concerts. These people, boys, are gonna grow up to have trading companies, whether it be plumbing businesses, paint and decorating businesses, gas engineer businesses. They're gonna grow up to have, have franchises, whether it's like, I don't know, different types of shops and this, that, and the other. Maybe a poor white boy, can get an interview there if he goes there in a suit and stuff. He might pass, or or maybe an Asian boy, or maybe an Asian boy won't because of the little racism because he's darker and stuff like that. But you're creating an image of black boys being savages, from council estates because you're only talking about the negative stuff. And like I said, the vast majority of stuff on council estate life is people growing up with mothers that love them, even though they're hard workers, working 2 or 3 jobs, and when they come home from that job, they're just always cleaning, and making food and washing clothes and this, that, and the other. You witness that, you don't mention that in your tunes. Yeah, the vast majority of your artists. You see people going to school on a daily basis. Tons of double-decker buses are going past the school. Yeah, and those kids are going to get qualifications. They're not selling drugs. They're not shooting people. They're not kidnapping people. They're not robbing people. Yeah, you don't write about that in your tunes. You see people going to college. Yeah, tons of people going to college. You don't write about that, and that's positive. You see tons of people working. You walk into a JD, you know what I'm saying, you see, black boys, black girls working there, you know what I'm saying, Foot Locker, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Boots. You see lots of black people working. You don't write about that. No, you rap about some of this stuff and so forth because it's exciting, but you're also giving out a bad image. Yeah, but you don't care because it's going to help you get out. So you're lying, and like you said, your fans, they don't really know you, but they're assuming the worst, They're assuming, it's exciting for them to listen about shooting and stabbings and robberies and stuff. But they're also a little racism because when they believe that about you, they're not going to want a black boy. When a black boy comes in, whether he's in to an interview, even if he's in a suit, they're going to be thinking, they're going to have this subconscious, negative, thing in their head, even if they love your music. It's messed up, man.
Seeing 30 people in videos that are not like that, and that's exactly what's going on.
So what was your upbringing like?
From what age?
From wherever you want to start, like maybe from young?
From a kid was sweet, like. So then when you're a kid, you don't really know much, like you're innocent. Yeah.
And then how did you go down the wrong, quote unquote, if you want to say the wrong path? How did it get to that point? Because I read that you went to Crunch from quite a young age.
Yeah.
Was that something that you felt you had to do, or was there a part of it
Definitely what I had to do. But it's like, I don't know, man. When you're young, you don't see things how you see it now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's different. Like, you might do something. Sometimes it's to impress people, impress the older people, but then you want to impress them to feel safe, so they have you. You see the love they got for each other, and you want that same sort of love. Right. You might not, some people might not be getting it at home. Some people might not have no one to look after them. Do you know what I mean? So they just look to where they think the love is.
Do you, obviously your dad was a part of PDC. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that had any sort of impact on your life, on the route that you went down?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't think of stuff like that, Maybe it did, but I just don't think of stuff like that.
Do you have a good relationship with him?
Yeah, he's easy. He's good.
How does he feel about your career and everything that you've accomplished? Because you have. I mean,
he's gassed. He's gassed for me.
I can't take that away from you. You've done. Mm-hmm. You do mad streams and you do all of that. But I just think that's because kids like weird music these days.
Oh man.
And no, but I can't take that away from you. So is he proud of you?
No, yeah, all my family, they're gas, man.
Where are you from? What country are you from?
Jamaica, really. Okay. Yeah, just yard.
I'm Jamaica. Well, I'm Jamaican. Mm-hmm. Do you know what was in my head when I got here?
What?
Lowski, wagwan broski.
Everyone's been giving that to me all week.
No, I like that song.
You like that one, yeah?
I thought the only one, I don't know what that is, but it's supposed to be a phrase from his tune. But I thought the only people who know what your tunes are rich white people that come to your concerts. But you said everyone's been sending it to you. What? So everyone that's been sending it to you, yeah. When you say send it to you, make it sound like they've been contacting you on social media. What? None of these have been black boys from council estates. All of these are rich boys that you don't really know and stuff like that. Come on, you just caught yourself out. You said everyone's been. I think what she was reciting is obviously a portion of your song, yeah. And you're saying everyone's been sending that to me, yeah. But the way you make it sound is like you know these people that have been sending it to you, like they're used from the ends, not just like you said. The only people that listen to my music are rich people from nice environments, man. You're tripping, man. You're slipping, man. You know you done messed up, man.
Song. I actually.
You hear what I'm saying in it?
What? In
Like,
the song?
the lyrics and that.
Well, actually, I've actually listened to your album.
I want to hear what you're saying about the.
Achieve more things in life, do more to life than everything what's going on. It's like, of course, like when you're a big man, I'm not going to be doing the stuff I'm doing now. I'm not going to be looking gal and, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be, hopefully I'm rapping about bigger things. Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, are you like faithful and stuff?
Yeah, that's home girl, I got her.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
How are you, 21?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're going to marry her?
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this...
But I bet in his video he's got bare girls. I bet he's got bare girls in his videos in underwear, in bloody, bikinis, bloody like half naked and stuff like that. But yeah, he's got a girlfriend that he's got a girl that he's like supposed to be with. But in his videos, I can guarantee you, even though I haven't seen them, that he's got bare chicks half naked and stuff like that all around. Hopefully, that's what I'm saying. Music is the like. It's not even just if the lyrics are negative or not. It's just fake. The whole thing is a fake life. See, and that's what I'm trying to say. Look, it's not just violence, yeah. And that's why I'm glad that I don't listen to music and I'm not addicted to the drug of music anymore, and that I don't need it to be happy. Because look, even these rappers, if they're not rapping about violence and this, that, and the other, and so forth. Because I don't not just listen to music because it's violent and stuff like that. But for example, you see all these videos where you have the videos where the guy's rapping, you know, there's a guy rapping, he's got like baggy jeans on, big jacket on, you know, he's fully dressed, yeah, Timberlands on and this, that, and the other, or he's in a full tracksuit and half naked in lingerie or bikinis and this, that, and the other. And this image is always having girls half naked in videos or videos like Objects and this, that, and the other. Guys that are always watching these videos are just seeing women as like bum and chest and private parts and all this. If you keep on watching that every day, yeah, and you're seeing this in movies of this, that, and so forth, yeah, 24/7, yeah, and then you see it on social media, every girl's trying to imitate, you know, these social influencers and these girls in music videos and this, that, and the other. What happens after a while is people stop seeing people, females, as human beings, yeah, just like how certain people, you can be a black boy, yeah, and you could be working on this, that, and the other. You walk into a lift with certain people, yeah, in a suit, yeah, but they still grab their purse or this, that, and the other. Why? Because the images that they've kept on seeing of you over the years is of you being a thief, you being a robber, you being a mugger and this, that, and the other. But the same thing like with these girls, yeah, in the videos where these girls are half naked and this, that, and the other. When men and young black boys or young white guys and young Asian guys and so forth, yeah, when they keep on seeing these videos, yeah, and they live this like always consuming it, yeah, then what happens in real life? They start seeing women as objects, yeah. And that's what I'm saying, these videos are not a reflection of life, because what happens is that when guys are seeing all these girls and sleeping around with them and getting them pregnant and then, you know, running away because they weren't planning to have a family on this, that, and the other, or telling them to have an abortion or having kid here and kid there not in their life, you never see that in music video. All these drill rappers, yeah, a lot of them got their youths all over the place because, you know, they still have a trace, so they're to be blamed, yeah, because they've been always watching these music videos and so forth and see women as objects and sleep with this one, sleep with this one, and this one, and just like a cow run away when a baby comes, yeah. None of these guys, like all these rappers and stuff, they don't have videos like these music videos talk about, I got you here, I'm not in my youth lives, I got kids everywhere, and I'm, you know, and I don't look after them, I don't support them and so forth. So it's all, the whole thing's fake. Even if you're not talking about